Today I am going to show you how to make these vintage pin-up inspired-ish victory rolls. I think this is one of those hairstyles that's just really fun to know how to do, you know, for parties or special occasions, or just when you feel like, you know, wearing this around. And it's also one of those hairstyles that just looks really impressive and like you put a lot of time and effort in. Now it does take a little bit of time, but not that much effort actually, and it is a little bit more on the advanced side of hairdressing, but nothing that you can't do. So today I'm going to show you just how to do these victory rolls. So to start, I'm going to begin by curling all of my hair, and to do that I'm going to spray it with some heat protector just to be sure that I'm protecting my hair. And then I'm going to section it off, start at the beginning and start making my curls. So I'm using a 19mm curling iron here. I feel like this one works nicely for my hair. And I'm going to curl my hair with this. And every time I finish a curl, I'm going to hold on to it, kind of squeeze it and then pin it to my head. And I'm going to do that all over my head until I have curled all of the hair and pinned everything down to my head. And then I'm going to allow this about 10 minutes to completely cool down so that I'm absolutely sure that all of the hair has cooled and set in this curly shape. So when that has happened, I'm going to let down this hair, release all of my curls, and brush them out with a boar bristle brush. And this is going to create those typical kind of vintage large fluffy waves. So then I'm going to take a rat tail comb and I'm going to make a side parting. And then when I have my side parting, I'm going to split my hair from that parting down to right behind my ear on both sides and clip the hair in the back away for now so that it's out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to start on the larger side, or the larger portion of hair, and I'm going to divide out a small section of hair and tease this. I'm going to tease about the bottom half of my hair, I would say. And just leave the rest, there's no need to tease everything. And when I've done that, I'm going to move on to the next section and kind of tease all of this hair in that same manner. Okay, so when everything is teased, I'm going to take my boar bristle brush again and just kind of smooth out the outsides of my hair. Now this is the base for my first victory roll. So now I'm going to take all of this hair and start shaping, molding my victory roll. Now this is pretty hard to explain, so you just have to watch and see what I'm doing here. I'm kind of just gathering it, and then I'm going to pull it forward and make my first kind of loop. And when I've done my first loop, I'm going to make sure all of this hair on the side is laying down nicely and looking the way I want it to. And when that is all good to go, I'm going to keep forming little loops until all of my hair is looped up into a little spiral, I'd say. And then I'm going to kind of push the spiral into that roll that I made. And when that's all looking nicely, I'm going to take a bobby pin and just stick it in from the front towards the back to secure this to my head. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So again, take a little section, tease it, go all the way down to my ear, and then I'm going to brush this upward, kind of smooth the outsides and start forming my curl. And again, I'm going to start by making one first loop, checking that the sides look nice, kind of adjust where it's needed, and then form my loop, loop all of the rest of the hair as well, and stick it in there. And then I'm going to secure all of this with a bobby pin in the front. Now, if you want to add a little bit more security, you can just always pin one more bobby pin really deeper inside the roll. You won't be able to see that, but it does feel a little bit more secure, so you can always do that if you want to. Then it's time to let down the back of the hair, and I decided to tease a little bit of the back of my hair as well, just because these victory rolls are so large and I don't want them to look out of proportion with the rest of my hair. So I decided to tease a little bit of the back of my hair as well, just a couple of sections here and there, and I'm going to smooth over that as well with my boar bristle brush. And I'm going to really give my curls a good brush so that they kind of stick together and form two large curls on the sides here. And then I just kind of teased those a little bit for some extra volume and hold as well. Then I sprayed everything down with a good layer of hairspray. I'm using a glossy hairspray here, just to add a little bit of shine make it look a little bit less frizzy. And that is essentially your victory rolls done. It just takes a little bit of practice, and once you get the tricks, know what you need to do, it's really not that hard to do. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more hair tutorials. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!